You're a longtime entrepreneur. You know the ethos of the Valley. You're in the inner circles. What are people excited about?
I think people are excited about what's next, right? I think we feel like we've kind of run this long path where now Facebook is a public company and very dominant in the social media space. And 3 or 4 years ago, people were still arguing about whether or not they would make it public, right? And so now that we think the next thing is that the apps and other things are going to be built on top of these new social platforms like Facebook and Twitter are building, which 3 or 4 years ago, those were very difficult platforms to work on.
You're a long-term entrepreneur and you have come to launch your company. Tell us a little bit about what it is.
Right, you bet. So Hangtime is an app that allows you to see what your friends are going to do in the future. And the problem with a lot of the apps that are out there today is they're really based on this idea that they're going to share location and check-ins of what's happening right now. And the issue with that is that what's happening right now is only of little use because the amount of time you have to do something about that is very limited.
You've started many companies. You've sold several companies. Why do it all again? Because it's not easy.
What am I thinking? I love it. I love the beginning. I love the start. I love the intensity. And honestly, I started looking at the trends that were going on and realizing that we're in yet another big sea change for the industry. I think right now what's going on is that a lot of ideas are common, there's duplicates, there's copycats and everything like that. And that happened about 5-6 years ago around the web, when the web platform solidified and the amazing companies like Facebook and Twitter that came out of that were the dominant companies for the next 5 to 10 years. And I think we're going through the same thing right now. When an entrepreneur, you see those opportunities that come once in a lifetime and they come twice in your lifetime, you got to go build something.
You were an early advisor at Facebook, so tell me about those early days with Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, I'd say things are a lot different now. I think went from a house in Palo Alto, and I remember meeting the gang at University Cafe and Andalays. We'd have meetings outside of the office because we didn't have an office at the time. Those days were awesome. I'll always look back on those with fond memories, and I'm incredibly proud of what that team has created and in awe, actually.